From here, this is going to seem really, really familiar to you. This is our regular assignments that we've been doing for some time now. So we have an assignment checklist. We have a world, a Part 12 world, which I'm going to go ahead and download that Part 12 world right now. And then we have a checklist. We're going to build 8 redstone circuits. 6 of them are the logic gates that we've just talked about. So we're going to build a NOT gate, an AND gate, NAND, OR, NOR, and XOR, which are 6 of the things we talked about. We're also just going to do a bonus, which is the switch, which is really simple. And this other thing, which is a bonus, the NOR latch, which I just want you to see one more cool thing. Right, so that's all stuff that's going on in this world. Then you're going to take a picture of everything with captions and export your portfolio and then turn it into this page, right? So there's 2 assignments in Part 12, 2 things to turn in, double points, right? So I'm going to go ahead and go into Minecraft here, and here we are in our world, right? So here's the list of the same things that we just talked about that are right there. And then here you can see we have examples of all these different logic gates of how we can build them in Minecraft. We could also build them in real life, out of diodes and transistors and stuff. Right, so this one is just the plain old switch. We've built these before. There's not much to that. You'll build one like that, take a picture, move on. Right, so here's an AND gate. So this is just like the AND gate that we'd learned about, right? This switch is not going to make anything happen over there. And this switch also separately won't make this one turn on either. If you want it to turn on, it's an AND gate. If we want to turn the gate on, we've got to turn on this input and that output. And so then you see, when we have this one, when A and B are true, then the output's true. So you'll build one of these yourself and then take a picture of it, fly up in the air and take a nice picture of it. All right. And then over here we have NOT. Right? NOT's very simple. Right? When the switch is on, the light over there is off. When the switch is off, the light over there is on. Now in Minecraft, the way we do a NOT gate, we used to use a redstone torch. A redstone torch is like an opposite machine. So if we power, I'm going to stand right here and flip the switch so you can see. If we power this lever, this is going to power this redstone. It's going to power the block, and then the redstone switch is going to turn off. It's an opposite machine. So you can see now that this is on, the redstone torch is off. That's the NOT gate. All right. Over here we have the NAND gate. It's the opposite of AND. It's the same exact circuit over here that we just built for AND, except what we did was we just got rid of this last redstone torch at the end, right? And that's going to make, right, because that was inverting things, and it's no longer going to be inverted. Anyway, so this is going to follow the rule that we learned about for NAND, right? Right now, the only way to turn this thing off is to have them both on. And any other combination then is going to have the lamp be on. It's the opposite of NAND, not AND. This is the bonus latch. We'll talk about that in a minute. Here we have an OR gate. Very simple. This can turn it on, or this can turn it on. Both works fine. Here we have a NOR gate. It's the opposite. Here, the only way to turn them off is to have both of these going. Right? There we go. So the only way to turn the light on is to have both of these off. There we go. That's an OR. And then over here we have our exclusive OR. An exclusive OR, it takes a few more components to make it go. But the idea then is that right now it's off. Off, off, gives an off. If this input turns on that output. And this input turns on that output. But if they're both on, then the output turns off. That's the exclusive part of the exclusive OR. So you'll also build one of these and then take a nice picture. I do suggest you fly up in the air to take your pictures. And this one is just a bonus, but I do want you to build it and check it out, this NOR latch. It's like memory. Right? Pushing this button over here right now doesn't do anything. It remembers the state that it was in. But if I push this button, it's going to switch states. And it remembers that it switched states. It stays that way. And it's going to stay that way. It's like memory in a computer. It's going to stay that way until we come along and tell it to change. And then it's going to remember something else and then stay that way until we tell it to change again. So it might seem like it's a little bit similar to a switch, but I want you to notice that I'm using buttons, right? If you look at the signal that's coming out, look at the signal that's coming out of this. Here we go, like this. Right, the button is only activating for a moment, and then it stops. Right, so I'm using buttons. It's a way that I can use buttons to do something similar that you might do with toggle switches. All right, so we call that a latch because it remembers which button you pressed. It's sort of like a gate latch or something. You either latch it and it stays that way till you unlatch it. All right, so you get the idea. You're going to go ahead and build each one of these, take some nice pictures, give them captions, export your portfolio, and then you'll leave Minecraft, come back to this page, and you'll click that Submit Assignment button and submit your assignment. I think everybody already knows how to do that. Alrighty, folks. So that's it for this one. Do you remember that there are 2 parts to this? It's a 2-parter, and we'll see you next time. Bye.